I think I said this to you like literally last month in person, but I think I watched like this Netflix documentary where the setting was set in Australia, and I always thought it was so beautiful. Like besides like the birds, it's just so pretty there. And you know, at one point I really wanted to like go to Australia for fun to see if I would maybe like want to move there one day. Marilyn immediately just goes like, no, don't go to Australia. I was just like, like if you want to come to Australia, don't ask me. I will not agree to that. And I was like, okay.
No, okay, but let me just say something. I literally what's it called? Beginning of like December, I went to a place to meet one of my friends because one of my my tracking for VR was broken, and I was just like, can I borrow yours before I get my replacements? And she was like, yeah, sure. So I went there to meet up with her, and Rumi-chan like helped me drive there, but literally as we were going into I actually took a photo of it because it reminded me of you. But like
wait, what is it?
We were about to drive into like the parking lot, and I just looked to the left, and right outside the parking lot there was like, no kidding, at least 80 pigeons.
80?
It was like covered, like literally the sidewalk and like the little like electric thingy was covered in pigeons, and I was like, oh my gosh.
What's the point of the electric thing if it doesn't work?
It's like,
where's the free chicken?
It doesn't shock the birds.
Why?
Like, I have no idea.
Why is it there? Is it for us?
No, it's for the city, like to store the electricity for the city or something like that.
Why would you store electricity?
I'm not
the
sure.
Earth is dying anyways. Just kill the birds with the electricity.
But I saw it, and the first thing I thought was like, oh my gosh. And SENPAI would absolutely hate this.
I would faint in the car.
So I took a photo, but I didn't send it to you because I knew you would freak out.
You can show me. I want to see.
Okay, wait. Let me try and find the photo.
I've seen like pigeons like in any. I don't understand. Every single country I've been to, it's the same species of pigeons. They all look the same. First of all. Just like, you know, pigeons in Japan are slightly skinnier because like in Canada, like homeless people like to feed the pigeons even though they're homeless. And I'm like, feed yourselves first, guys. But, like the pigeons here are like really fat for some reason. Like I think people just feed them more. But they are all the same species, and they're all like, how do you exist everywhere? Like how? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like seeing myself in other countries, but like different versions, and it's terrible. And I really wish one day the pigeons would all just die.
I found it. I mean, it wasn't okay, how many is there? There's a lot. There was
You don't count them. That's a lot.
Wait, I'll try to count. Wait, 1, 2. There's seagulls as well. Wait, 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
I hate
5,
seagulls
6,
even
7,
more.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41.
Oh my god.
42. Not actual. Wait, hold on. I'll send it to you. It's a photo, so they won't attack. It's fine.
Yeah, they don't attack because they're so used to people.
Yeah, no, they are.
Hate that. Okay, let me see. Oh my god, that's so many! Oh my god, there's seagulls too!
Yeah!
Ew, some of them are flying. Oh my god, I hate that one seagull that's like sitting on the yellow pillar thing, like it's like above all others.
It feels like it's above everyone else. It's just like, I'm better than you.
I don't know if I want to go to Australia anymore.
No, I would not recommend it. No.
I heard you guys have so many different types of like bird species too.
Yeah, no, magpies are definitely the worst.
I have to Google that. Okay.
No,
they look
magpies.
So tiny.
No, they're the size of crows.
Really? They look so tiny in the photos.
And they actually attack. They're just skinny, I think.
Oh. Oh, those are the... Oh, I think Ren talked about these. They like swoop down or something?
Yeah, they actually swoop down at you, and like I think people have lost their eyes to them before.
How do you lose your eye?
They peck you.
That's crazy. Why do they do that?
They're really territorial. So if you walk underneath their house or something, or walk near them during, I think it's mating season, they just attack. I actually have a story from Rumi-chan. She was like, what's it called? She was walking past like a magpie thingy. And she had this like little scooter. You know those like scooters that you just like stand on and you like push off to like move forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she had one of those with her, and she's walking past. So she's like skating past the magpie, and the magpie comes after her, and she was so scared. She like brought up the scooter, and she was just doing the helicopter thing with the scooter in the air to try and scare off the magpie. But by accident, she hits herself in the head instead.
Oh no!
I know. So now, like, apparently she's really traumatized from it. But I thought the story itself was funny there.
Honestly, I would get so traumatized. Like, I would actually shudder in fear. That sounds so scary.
Yeah, no, it is. It is really scary. I mean, I've never been attacked personally by a magpie before. And I do what you're not supposed to do. Like, I give them the glare as I walk past. I'm like, don't you dare. Don't you dare come up.
They feel the wrath.
I'm like, I will break your neck or something in my head.
Oh my god.
As I'm walking past. But I've never been attacked by one, so it's good.
If you hit one, is that against the law?
I'm honestly not sure. But we have this thing called the bin chicken. I mean...
What?
I mean, no, sorry, it's the Ibis, not the bin chicken. Everyone just calls it the bin chicken in Australia, but it's called an Ibis.
Okay.
And like, it's a protected species, even though there's so many of
Oh
them.
my god! It's like...
And they stink!
And it's like the Canadian geese. Like, they're protected species, but like, who's protecting us? Hello? Like this, we don't have... You know why there's not a lot of people in Canada? Because we all die to geese. It's not in the statistics because, like, you know...
Oh my gosh,
I'm just making this up.
Wait, there's actually a song for them. I've heard it before, but there's a lot of swearing. Yeah, the Ibis. Bin juice drinking birds.
Is it for that species of birds?
Yeah, no, it is. It's like, it talks about like all different types of birds, and it's just like, yeah, they're pretty cool. And then there's Ibis and whatever. They just, it's an Ibis hater, pretty much.
Oh, they're also called Ibis too?
The bird's called Ibis, yeah. They're like really big, by the way. And they have like a really long beak.
Ibis.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And they...
There's one that's red. Ah! I can't look. There's one that's like completely red. It looks like it dyed its feathers in human blood. It's crazy. Never mind, I don't want to go to Australia.
No, but what's it called? So these ones are everywhere, but the reason why I brought them up is because there was this one person that actually caught one and cooked it and ate it, and then they got caught.
Oh.
But I just remember this was really funny because it was on like the news and everything. Like I can't remember if it was a reporter or the police, but they were like, "So why did you eat it?" And then the guy just goes, "Yum yum."
Oh wait, I think you told me this story in real life.
I think I did.
Yo, that guy is a Chad. He's my Oshi.
No, he didn't cook it. He didn't get to... Okay, he tried to cook it. Yeah, he was
arrested before. Okay. Damn it! Why are they protecting the birds? They could kill our children.
Oh man, and they actually go through bins and like throw rubbish everywhere, and they drink the juice from the bottom of the bins. Like, you know how like when you have a bin, there's sometimes like bin juice at the bottom.
I don't explore deep enough to know that, but I can like I totally understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason why I know is because I worked in hospitality at one point, and every time you have to take out the bins that's been sitting there for an entire day with all like the food scraps from the day, it's just leaking, and it stinks.
Yeah. That's disgusting. And
Ew.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And that bird drinks it.
I hate birds so much.
They're actually nasty.
I was showing a friend this bird documentary that I watched, and it's like, it's basically like a bird nests one of their eggs in like another species of bird's nest.
I know.
And then when that bird hatches, and for some reason, like biologically, this bird hatches first. I don't know how this happened, but this bird will hatch first. And when it hatches, it doesn't even have, it looks like, it literally looks like a piece of fried chicken. It's crazy. It can't even open its eyes. It has no feathers. It can barely like function. And this fucking little devil somehow is programmed genetically to kill. So when it's born, it just like pushes off all the other eggs. And so when the dumb ass bird species, like the dumb mother bird of that species, comes back to the nest, it doesn't realize that it's lost like 3 kids, so it just keeps feeding this one bird. And then like in 2 weeks, this bird is like bigger and fatter than the mother, and it's still sitting in the nest. Like the nest basically disappeared. It just like covers the entire nest, and it still sits there. And the stupid dumb ass species bird still feeds this bird, and this bird just like, this bird looks terrifying. And I remember in the documentary they do like a zoom in, like a zoom in of this bird, and I didn't expect that. And when I saw it, I just screamed. It was like a jump scare. I'd rather play horror games.
I'm surprised you even watched that documentary about birds when you hate
It was
birds
so
much.
like, I hate birds so much, but this was the most interesting type of like behavior from a bird I've ever watched. I was like, my love for psychology overrided my hate for birds for like a couple of minutes. But then they like zoomed in on the bird's face and just scared the shit out of me, and I spilled the water everywhere. And my friend was like, oh my god, I didn't think you'd be so afraid of birds. I was like, I honestly never get this scared when I like look at a bird on like a photo of a bird or anything, because I know it's not actually here. But that was the first time like a bird from a screen really jump scared me, and I was like, how can these things exist in this world? Like, oh my god, it has like psychopathic like genetics. Like, it's crazy. I hope they die.
No, I've seen this one video of when it actually hatched at the same time as the rest of the eggs, and for some reason the mother just knew that it wasn't one of hers, so like it would feed the other birds, and then that like cuckoo bird would just be like, feed me, with like the mouth wide open, and then the mother would just like ignore it, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, you go, mom. In that, like, when I was watching that.
Yeah, I guess like it depends. Like, it's maybe like a 50-50.
Maybe.
That bird was so stupid. The mother bird that was just feeding that. Like, hello, you just lost. You not remember giving birth to like 3 kids?
I guess if the mother's never seen the kids before, they wouldn't know. But if they see the kids, then they would know. So that's why they like get rid of the eggs as soon as they get hatched. Maybe.
Maybe. I thought birds were smarter. Only the evil birds seem to be smarter. Like,
crows are so smart. Have you seen
they
those,
are
like,
really
crows
smart.
like doing like puzzles and stuff?
I saw this crow. I saw this in real life, and it was far away enough that I wouldn't have a panic attack. But like, it had a walnut. I don't know where it got from.
Yeah.
And I couldn't open it, so like it aligned the walnut to like an upcoming car, and the tires of the car that was like driving through like cracked it, and I was like, we're done. Well, we're gonna die. Like, the end of the world. I have witnessed 10% of the end of the world, and it starts with the letter B. Like, we are all going to die from birds. Like, fuck, what's it called? Global warming. We're not gonna get to that. The birds are gonna start talking. They already do. They already start talking, mimicking us, singing. They can probably sound exactly like you and me. And then they'll trap us and we'll die.
Have you seen that one video of this dude that's just working on his like car in his like driveway, and then like the police gets called on him because they hear this like thing, they hear this voice. It's just like, help me, let me out. out, like he's
Really?
screaming
That's
from the room.
crazy.
And then the what's it called? The police just goes up and it's just like, we heard someone that's like, we heard something screaming out of your house, like, and then the man just laughs and goes in and takes out a bird. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know
my
where he
God.
learned all this, but yeah.
I need to look that up. That's so.
It was
scary.
so no, it actually sounded so realistic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can make so many sounds and like mimic them exactly. I don't know how. I don't know why God loves birds so much that they have existed from the dinosaur era till now. Like, somebody needs to kill them, and it starts with us, guys. We're the only species that can kill them. Please.
You know, there's a species of bird in Australia, like a native to Australia, called the lyrebird, and they're like, their whole thing about them is that they can imitate any sound. Like, literally, they imitate other birds. They imitate even photo shutter sounds, like, you know, those camera shutter sounds. And it's so realistic, and I'm like, how the heck do they do that? Can you imagine if all the birds just bonded together and just like decides to attack the human nation?
I'm sure, like, some corner of an alley, there's like a shit ton of birds, and they're already like trying to come up with a plan. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe New York or another city, I don't know. But I know it's coming, guys. And when it comes, I just want to say I told you guys. I told you guys.
I mean, I'm not really scared of birds. Actually, the first time I met Enna-senpai in Japan, I saw a bird just walking in the streets, and I tried to scare it away before Enna-senpai saw it, but as I was scaring it away, she saw it and she freaked out, and I was like, I was too late.
I appreciate that. I just
Yeah.
the thing is like the birds, like, they're so used to people now that even if you like start chasing them, they don't really react. They'll just like quickly get out of your way.
Yeah,
But like, I remember as a kid, like, if I just like stomped my foot, like, they'd all fly away. And now they don't. Like, they're definitely building some sort of resilience towards us, and
yeah.
I feel like we really need to like kill them.
No, I think it depends on the area as well. Like, if they know the people won't hurt them, then like they would come up to you and everything. Like at school, in Australian schools, there's so many pigeons everywhere, and they're not scared of anybody. It was to the point where I legit almost caught a pigeon with my hands. That's how close it was, and it wasn't scared at all. The only reason I didn't grab it was because it looked kind of disgusting.
Yeah, they're really kind of all over the place, so.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh,
When I'm
Enna-senpai.
80, there's gonna be like a bird, and I'm just gonna have a heart attack, and that'll be my last breath. I'll be like, that's how I'm gonna die.
Death by bird. No! Wait, Enna-senpai, so sorry to ask, but is it okay if I go to the bathroom real quick?
No, go! I'm
Do you
sorry, I
mind?
keep ranting about birds.
No, it's so good, it's so good. This is fun.
I mean, yeah, every time I go to Japan, there's like the places that we go to, well, obviously, you know, it's a city, so there's a lot of birds. So I do notice that Marilyn is always trying to like shoo away the birds before I like walk past them, which I really appreciate. She's like the only person that does that. There's so many pigeons. She'll always be like, shoo, don't worry, Enna-senpai, I'll protect. And I'm like, I'm so pathetic, getting protected by my kohai. But I can't. These birds freak me out so much. There was this one time there was like a bee flying around, and Miley is really afraid of bees. Like, I think my fear of birds and her fear of bees is like maybe about the same. And I remember seeing a bee and I was like, oh my god, it's my turn. And the problem with bees is they're really tiny, so sometimes I'm like, oh, where did it go? So I was trying to follow it, like, I was like, don't leave her alone. And it was too, well, you know, for bees, the more you move, the more frustrated they get, so they move even faster. I just remember Money like screaming her lungs out, and it was super cute. But you know, I feel her pain. You know, I really, really, really hate birds. Like, you know, I make it really comedic. so that like other people don't like have to really care too much about my irrational fear. But actually, if they get close enough, and if I'm like trapped in a scenario where I can't get away from this bird, I'll probably start crying. Like that's how bad it is. And I think it's getting worse because like the birds are just like they appear more frequently and they're just everywhere, and like I'm pretty sure they can sense you. Like I know that the birds that look at me know that I am afraid of them, and that's a problem with me. You know, I try so hard not to be afraid so they don't feel it. But if it's like a big ass crow and it stares at me right in the eyes, you know, I'm like shaking. And they know I'm shaking. So, are you back? Welcome back.
No.
Talking about the time how there's like a bee and you're like dying.
Yeah.